got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sean Be Nice, back again with some more HeatRock, and today I finally got the full review of the Galaxy S9 Plus. Now, normally y'all know how I do my reviews. They call my reviews because I don't review them like any of the YouTubes, as you guys can see. It took me a little bit longer to actually review this phone versus everyone else because I actually wanted to give hands-on time and real-world usage. And I just feel like a week is sometimes just not enough to kind of let y'all know all of the kinks that, you know, that I kind of dislike about the phone. That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna just tell y'all right off the bat, there's not a lot of things I don't like about this phone, okay? When I do reviews, I really don't compare it to like a lot of phones as far as like the review of this device. When I do my reviews, the only thing I'm already comparing it to is its predecessor. I may compare it to a couple other devices like in the future, you know what I mean? Like if I'll compare it to the iPhone 10, stuff like that, but I won't complain about the phone not having an IR blaster. I won't complain about the phone having like removable battery. Certain stuff I'm just not gonna complain about because I just don't feel like it's relevant. So all my complaints will be solely based on the phone itself and my thoughts and my feelings about it, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now, the things I do not like about this device, number one, now this may just be a software issue, but nonetheless, I'm having an issue with it. So, sometimes with Bluetooth, like if I'm trying to connect to something like mainly my car or some headphones, I feel like I drop connection easy or there's always like stuttering, which I found very surprised because this phone has Bluetooth 5.0. So, I don't know, maybe I tweaked something in the developer options and I was playing around with it. That's a possibility, but nonetheless, if you guys are having Bluetooth issues, you're not alone, okay? That is a real thing. Number two, I don't have an issue with battery life. Like, I just kind of wish it was better. You know what I mean? Like, I was really trying to find something to dislike about this phone. But, like, battery life, I really don't have an issue with. But let me go ahead and go to my gallery real quick and I'll show you my results. Like, battery life is not terrible. Like, this one day I got 5 hours screen on time. Even though I was using the phone for like 6 hours, but I was using my phone heavy the day I left out that morning. Another example for you guys here. Again, 9 hours, I had 4 hours screen on time, had 25% left. Like, I mean, it's not terrible. Like, the battery life is definitely not terrible. I just wish, I don't know, it was just a tad bit better. Okay, I guess I'm pretty much getting the exact same battery life like on the S8 Plus. I just really wanted to be just maybe like an hour more. If they gave me an hour more, I wouldn't be tripping. But even then, it's really not a huge dislike. And two more things. So, number one, I wish Intelligent Scan was just a little bit better. Like, Intelligent Scan compared to Apple's Face ID Apple Face ID is still killing it. Like, and I think it's because Samsung took a lazy route where they just kind of like, well, we already got facial recognition, we already got iris scanning, let's put those two together and just call it something else. Like, that was some lazy stuff to me. You guys could have actually been a little bit more innovative instead of just saying like, hey, we really ain't got nothing else, so we're gonna call it something else. You know what I mean? Like, that was pretty corny. So like right now, I am under a lot of light, but let's see if it can get me. It got me that time, it did. But there are other times, like if I'm in like kind of like darker areas, if I got like a hat on, something like that, it just don't pick me up. On my iPhone 10, if I have a hat on, anything like that, it still picks me up. So Intelligent Scan is hit or miss. It's hit or miss. But iris scanning on itself is good. It's just, I think the facial recognition, they just need a little bit more work on. And my last dislike is, again, this is a software issue. But shout out to my girl KB on Twitter. I was doing the camera test finally, and I noticed it. There is like a certain jitter on 4K 60 frames per second. The jitter is not on any other. Yo, what's up, y'all? So I know y'all wondering, like, dude, what happened? Focus, baby. So I was actually looking at the viewfinder at Samsung Gallery. You remember in this video, I was about to say that there's an issue with the 4K 60 frames per second on the S9 Plus. And it's actually not. The thing is, when you're actually using it, when you're actually using the phone and you're recording at 60 frames per second on 4K, it looks like there's a jump. But after I actually played it back in the viewfinder, there is not. So there's a possibility, you know, when you're doing it live, maybe there's an issue, but like with processing, it's not there. So like when it actually processes in the gallery or whatever, it's not there anymore. So therefore, that's actually not an issue. I mean, it is because it shouldn't be like that when you actually recording it. You know what I'm saying? When you actually recording it live, when you actually play it back, it's not there. So just want to throw that out there. Please finish enjoying the video, though. I don't feel weird taking pictures with the front-facing camera. I throw an example up on the screen for you guys. The front-facing camera is actually a lot better, okay? is they don't have that mashed potato look where they put that beauty filter on your face. I used to hate that. I got on my nerves. Like, as a person with color, if you're a person of color, you don't want to see that in your picture. You don't want to seem lighter. You just want to see the accurate representation of your skin tone. And Samsung had this thing where even if you turn the beauty mode off on the phone, it still would make it look weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to just drive me crazy, especially like when it had low lighting conditions. Now it doesn't have that condition at all, and I love it. I love it. I love the front-facing camera. I would kind of put it on the same line as the iPhone 10. I think the color representation of iPhone 10 may be a little bit better, but now at least it doesn't put that filter on your face, which I hate. Okay. Number 2, the display. For some odd reason, I don't know how Samsung did it. Now, mind you, I do have, if y'all see like it look a little dusty, I do have a screen protector on it, which I'm heavily considering taking off because I kind of just want to see this display in all its glory. But then again, I don't want to scratch it up. So it's kind of like, it's a catch-22. Either you want to look at the display or you want to scratch it up because it's going to scratch up. But either way, the display on this device is dope. Even take this picture, for example. I took this picture just kind of taking some pictures outside downtown Chicago, and I was able to kind of like make the photo this color to make the colors pop. But even still, on this display, it looks so good. Like I was telling people, they're like, hey, where did you download that display? I'm like, oh, no, I took a picture. They're like, really? So the display on this device is, second to none. Now, I don't really care about DxO mark scores and all that. I go about what people can actually see. And you can actually see this display is better than every other display, especially, I would say the display is better. I got butterfingers today. I would definitely say the display is better than the Note 8. And I would definitely say it's better than the iPhone 10 and the S8 Plus. This so far is the best display on the market that I've seen thus far. All right, number 3 is definitely going to be the features of Android Oreo. I know y'all probably thinking like, dude, what's so dope about Android Oreo? Now, man, Samsung been having certain amount of these features for like quite a while now. Jordan Lucas got a new video out. So Samsung's been having like, pop-up view where you can slide down and minimize YouTube already. But now they got it whereas in, let me go back. Now they have it whereas if you watching a video, right, and you hit that, you still have it in picture-in-picture. I love picture-in-picture, especially with Google Maps. I love what they did to the Android, not the Android messaging, but the Samsung messaging. Like right now, if I want to do a video call, I could just, sorry, I didn't want you to see that message. If I want to do a video message, I can just go ahead and hold this button down right here and say, show you, yo, what's up, bro? Just filming a video, I can do that, send it to my boy, and I'm good. Or if I want to kind of send like one of those corny, one thing y'all not gonna hear me talk about, I'm not talking about this in my video at all. These things are corny, I don't like them. They're not even worth the discussion, okay? The AR emojis, bleh, we're not even getting to that conversation, okay? So yeah, but as far as like, it's just the small things about Android Oreo that count. Even though this is not a feature on Android Oreo, but the fact that you got actual landscape now when you turn your device, I love that. I love that it's not on portrait lock anymore. It's just Android Oreo. It just made things better on a Samsung device. I feel like Android Oreo just kind of enhanced most of the Samsung features that we've already had in the past. Okay, so moving on. The fluidity and the performance of the phone. Now I know people like, dude, Samsung's going to get that lag. You better watch out for the lag. Like I've seen in my previous videos, bro. The lag thing is, miss me with all that. Okay, we passed that. It's 2018. Phones really don't even, like, most phones don't even have a lag anymore. Hell, even mid-rangers now have optimal performance, just like these flagships. So the whole lag thing, I don't really, okay? We passed that. Android stole enough code from Oracle to know how to get their phones running properly smooth now, okay? Yeah, that was a shot to Google, for stealing. But either way, this phone's performance, like, I have no problems. If you guys see my frames per second analysis, which I'll make sure I link in the right-hand corner or down the description below, you guys see from my frames per second analysis, this thing runs like buttery smooth. I have literally no issue with this phone performance at all. And I just really hate when YouTubers just try to find something just to create a problem with a phone. There's not a problem with the phone. There's not a problem with the phone. But the fluidity and the performance of this phone is second to none. Now, I know people, this is why I don't go off benchmark scores or speed tests. I think speed tests, and it's not a diss to any other YouTubers, but I do think speed tests are stupid. Because again, you're not gonna be sitting at a Starbucks with somebody like, hey bro, can I see your phone? Like, oh sure. So now y'all sitting down with y'all phones like, all right man, I'm gonna open up YouTube and you open up YouTube at the exact same time and we're gonna see who phone's faster. Like, come on bro, get lost with that. Nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, it's not an accurate representation of how fast the phone is. You sit here opening apps next to another phone. That shit just, it's corny because there's a certain process in which phones are optimized. If the phone is optimized to open up certain apps in a certain amount of time, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's pointless. I got a video discussing that later on this week, so just be on the lookout for that. It's stupid though. I know this is crazy. I know y'all gonna be like, what? I think I found the phone that has better sound audio than the HTC U11 and an LG V30. I don't know what made me do this, but I finally looked up and plugged up some headphones, the headphones that came with the phone, the AKG joints, and I plugged them in because it has a headphone jack, as you guys can see. It has a headphone jack, as you guys can see, and the headphone quality on this device is crazy good. Look here, yo. I don't know what they did. Maybe it's Adobe Atmos, but the headphone quality on this device is amazing, okay? It is fire. I put those headphones in, I turned them up, and I was blown away, okay? These are the first set of headphones or device where is it optimized to actually give you great headphone jack sound quality versus the HTC and the LG V30. Like, if I don't even put them on top, I would definitely put them in the same realm, okay? Like, it's really that good. Second to none. Second to none at all. Now, speaking of sound quality, let's check out these speakers. And these speakers, again, to me, even though I did the blind test for the iPhone 10 and Note 8, the iPhone 10 and the S9 Plus, I love these speakers. So let's go ahead and see what Jordan's talking about in this new video, and I'm gonna turn it up to the max so you guys can hear it.
No more brushing Barbie's hair, no more flying kites, no more school, no more learning from me. If I don't think they hear me, it ain't no more TV, no more dancing.
As you guys can see, if I blocked off audio.
No more kisses from my daddy, cause I left and died. All because this stupid bitch wanted to text and drive.
All right, so that was kind of dark. Didn't expect that to come. But yeah, but as you guys see, there's audio coming out of both sides, and I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoy the audio on this phone. I want to play another song. That one just was really dark out of nowhere. So let's see if we can play another one, like a pretty up the beat one. Can't never go wrong with Big Crit. These speakers are fire, okay? The speakers sound really good. I have no complaints about the speaker at all. Now, again, I did put this as a dislike, but again, I really was just trying to find dislikes about this phone. There just wasn't a lot. Now, the battery life, again, for me, is good. You know what I mean? It's not, like, if I had to give it a rating system, put it like that. If I had to get a battery rating 1 through 10, I would give it like a 7, 7.5. It's like, it's better than good, but it's not excellent. You know what I mean? It's like, it's in that middle point. And that's what this battery life is. Like, I can get maybe, like, y'all have seen the screenshots. I can get like 5 hours on a good day, 6 hours of screen on time. But to me, honestly, that's still good enough because I'm not a person who's like just boiling my eyes into my phone, you know what I mean? Like, I'm usually kicking with my family, looking at life. Like, I don't always have my head buried into my phone. So again, I pointed out the battery life to people who's always on their phone 100% of the time. But for me, if you're, you know what I'm saying, most sound like you're an adult, you got family, you got kids, you probably just taking pictures of kids or they watching stuff on your phone. Like, that's something, you're not burying yourself in your phone, man. I mean, honestly, if you need a phone with 9 to 10 hours of screen on time, to me, that's just like a little bit too much. Now, if you just want a phone that can last you, yeah, I get that. Standby time on this phone has been okay. It's been about average Samsung things. No, it's not an iPhone 10 level yet, but it's better than the S8 Plus as far as standby time. Okay, so the standby time I'll usually lose like 5%. If I left it alone, sometimes more than that. Now I may lose like 3 to 2%. So it's not it's not on iPhone level yet, but it's good enough. It's better. Okay, it is enhanced. All right, we almost done, y'all. I swear to God, I was not trying to make the video longer. Here's another thing for all my cheaters out there who trying to live that second life, who trying to live that, the Superfly life. You feel me? and still trying to be married out there telling girls like, yeah, I'm engaged or I want to marry you too. Let's check this out. So if you out, you chilling at the bar with your wife or your lady or your husband or your guy, whatever the case is, whoever you with, you chilling with them and you like, oh man, I got a message from such where I got that picture. Let me look at that picture I got real quick. You put your finger, you can set up multiple fingerprints, but you can set up one particular fingerprint to access the other side of the device. Put it there. Now I haven't been in it, so I gotta put my code in. So let's do that again. So again, you got a dinner, you like, boom. Let me see what I got in here. You open it up and now you got a whole different side of your phone. And you can still use your other fingerprint to get into the other side of your phone. So, and you can get back to here. So again, just because it wasn't working right, we should got it again. And if you want to like get back to where you left off, normally I think they fixed it, but you should have been able just to go back to your other fingerprint. So that was kind of like an ultimate fail, but y'all get what I meant. You get what I meant. So, but yeah, you could definitely do that, okay? So the secure folder thing on this phone, fire. Another thing that I like is the fact that you can set up a live wallpaper for your background. So let's go to here. This is I was lighting a lighter. Now, if I wanna, trust me, that's not the video I will be using for you guys to see how it works. Yeah, I think it was this one. So we're gonna use this one. We're gonna set this up as a live wallpaper. Set as wallpaper. You see that? So now, when I turn my phone on, I see that in the background, which is fire. You see what I did there? You see the pun? Fire. Okay. So yeah, so that to me is a dope feature to have. I don't see a lot of phones doing that. If there's another phone that can do that, let me know in the description below. But as of right now, I don't know another phone that can do that. So yeah. So, live wallpaper covered, and now we can discuss the build quality of this phone. Now, I know y'all like, hey, Sean, this review probably been a whole bunch, a lot better if you did some B-rolls in it. Nah, fam. Nah, it's not me, okay? B-roll your ass by there, roll your ass by there. No, but look, seriously. The build quality on this phone, again, is second to none. Look at this phone in Wakandan black, fam. Like, this phone looks overly sexy, okay? You know what I'm saying? She put the black dress on for y'all, man, and stepped out. You feel me? And they got the matte sides, glass build. I prefer phones with glass builds. I'm actually a fan of them, but the build quality on this phone, again, is second to none. Like, here's my thing. Before, we're almost done with the video, y'all. I swear to God, we're almost done. I got like 3 more things to talk about. How can you complain about a device that corrected everything about the last device that you loved already? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really give negative points on this device when it fixed so much of the other stuff I didn't like about the old device. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally the perfect device. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Samsung fan, I like their products. I'm actually saying that from a person as unbiased as I can be. Like, if everything about the S8 Plus is fixed and you love that phone, there's no reason not to get this phone, okay? There's definitely no reason. And I can talk about the other thing, like I like the fast wireless charging. I could talk about the advanced feature, but if you've been using Samsung features enough, you know about, you already know about the advanced features, the whole, direct call, screen capture, you can swipe your hand through. Like, I don't know. To me, that's just too much filler in the video. I already know, if I'm coming to watch your Samsung review, I know about the advanced features. I know they still there. I know how to find them. All I gotta do is go into settings. All I gotta do is go to advanced features and boom, there they go. I don't use most of this stuff. You see, as y'all can see, all this stuff is off. I just don't use it. But other than that, it's a perfect device. I'm gonna actually end a video on this note. Cause I already talked about Bixby in my last videos. Bixby's been upgrading. I still like Bixby. I think if you have a Samsung device, stop complaining about Bixby, okay? Just actually give it a chance. If you don't like it, then turn it off. But don't go by what these other YouTubers are saying, because they're not giving Bixby a fair shake. And I don't think it's fair. They're just sitting there saying, oh, Bixby is this, Bixby is that, as if Siri, who's been out way longer, is trash compared to other competitors like Alexa and Google Assistant. Siri is terrible. But for some odd reason, they keep putting Bixby at the bottom of the barrel like it's an ugly stepchild kid. So I ain't really feeling that. But to end this note of positivity, yo, I really had to find dislikes about this device. I really don't have any complaints about this phone. Honestly, for me and my needs, it's the perfect device. Would I recommend this device over every other device? Yes. Would I even recommend it over the Note 8? I'm gonna be real with you, I would. I would definitely recommend over the Note 8. But if I wouldn't say you go spend the money to go get it, you know what I mean? Like, if you can find a way to turn in your Note 8 and just to upgrade, then yeah. People are saying that the Note 8 battery life is better than the S9 Plus. No, it's not. It's not. My Note 8 I'm not gonna say it's not touching this, but the Note 8 wasn't better than my S8 Plus battery life. So how would it be better than S9 Plus? Like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? When people these YouTubers be out here just saying stuff and don't know what they're talking about. The Note 8 The S9 Plus has dual speakers, which no 8 does not, which I'm currently filming on. It has a better camera, in my opinion. It definitely does. Not like drastically better, but it does have a better camera. I use my stylus. There's some features I miss about using my stylus, but not enough to make my Note 8 my daily driver again. This is gonna be my daily driver for a while. At least I see what the HTC U12 is coming out with, or the LG G7. I will be reviewing those devices as well. But yeah, like, this is the perfect device, man. If you want it, if you've been contemplating on it, if you've been waiting on my review specifically to see if you should upgrade to this device, yes. The answer is yes. I love this device. I literally had to think of dislikes for it. So, other than that, man, I'm sorry I made this video too long. Hopefully you've been drinking or something and watching some movies or something along with it, or something. You've been doing something that's kind of turn the phone off and just listen to me talk. Other than that, help this video get at least like 50 likes. Share it. If y'all share my videos, it definitely helps, reach other people. Like, send it to maybe y'all family members who wanna know about the device. Whatever y'all do, man, just help, just share the video more. Talk about it some more. Like the video. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Sean. Be nice, and I'm out. Deuces.